Here's your daily New York Islanders prospect update for August 11th. Hit that subscribe button, don't miss the video. Head over to Twitter and follow at TLOMitch. Don't miss any breaking information about Islanders prospects I haven't yet covered on the channel. There was hockey yesterday, and club hockey. The friendlies overseas, the preseason has begun. Not a whole lot of action for Islanders prospects specifically, but still a ton of games over in Europe. Only 2 Islanders prospects played, and they're both the late round picks from just this recent draft. We have 6th round pick Alexei Malinin and 7th round pick Thomas Mashew, both in action. The first prospect I want to get to of the 2 is Thomas Mashew, who we don't have a lot of information about in terms of stat line. The Czech Extra League doesn't really capture, and as far as I can find it, preseason statistics in terms of shots, time on ice, so on and so forth. So we don't have that to go on. But from what I saw of the game, he had a decent top 4 type of role for Victor Weiss. He didn't put up any points. He was okay. Good skater, heads up play. He's young. A lot of flaws in his game, but he's young again. He'll fix those. When it gets to the second prospect in action, Alexei Malinin, we do have stats in terms of what he did in the game. His stat line shows 15 minutes and 49 seconds of ice time, 1 assist and 2 shots on goal. But he was pretty good. He was decent enough in terms of moving the puck forward, finding an outlet. There are some flaws in terms of his defensive game. There's this one play in particular where you can see his explosiveness in terms of skating, where he tries to recover defensively and help out his defensive partner, but he kind of overcommits and forgets to close the gap. Now, you can say that's the job for the trailer, the trailing forward coming in as a third defender. Sure, that trailer should have probably picked up and stopped, coasting and kept skating to keep up with the attacker. But still, Malinin's got to close that gap a little bit more and reduce the possibility of a dangerous shot in the slot. Other than that, he's got an assist, like I said. It's very accidental. When you look at the play here, developing from the neutral zone into the attacking zone, he flubs the pass hard. So he still gets an assist because he's the last one to get it, or the last one to touch it outside of the goal scorer. But he didn't do a whole lot to create the play necessarily. This was all on the goal scorer. But assist count, he got one. Good job by him. Outside of that, there were no other Islanders prospects in action. Today, August 11th, there are a few other ones I expect to see. Ruslan Ishikov is probably going to play for Adler Mannheim, as well as Alexander Ljungcrantz for Brunus. The lineups aren't out yet because the games aren't till noon Eastern time and 1 p.m. So we'll still have time before this recording is done to get those lineups out. But I would expect both of them to be in the lineup for their respective teams. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. If you have, thank you, thank you, thank you.